again.
Okay, my grandmother, Shabo, she was a lawyer and she married a Shabo. He was out of Chicago, and I think they had difficulties, and so he went back to Chicago. And I heard that he had another family over there, so I don't know. But he kept coming back to my grandmother every year, and he would get her pregnant. So she had one kid after the other, and the oldest one is, I think, is the one that lives in Canada in Quebec, and her name was, I think it was Jean. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Janine?
Janine, I think. And then she had two boys that died. One of them drowned, and the other one got hurt in a sawmill. Then she had Armadillo, and she was a cripple, like, and she married a Pete Raymond, and they were very low class and very feeble-minded. I think more or less. They had a daughter who was a cripple, and they were bad genes in there. They weren't healthy at all. Then I think it was either my mother or Aunt Adele. My Aunt Adele married a Francis Brico. Now, Francis Brico was condemned by most of the people as being a blow boy. He was sex. He used to like boys, and they called him a cocksucker.
Yeah. Well,
So,
back then that was not acceptable, and things were.
yeah. So my uncle Louis hated him and despised him and gave him a hard time. Well, he gave everybody a hard time anyway. But anyway, he was married to my Aunt Adele, and she had four girls. She had Teresa, she had Florin, and Malone, that's Wanda, and then she had Irene. And she died, she was 92 or 3, I think. She lived quite a while. She lived with Wanda in Florida. My mother was the best one of the gang. She was the first one of her class. She was a type operator for the French newspapers. She had a good education, and my uncle Louis, who was the youngest in her family, he was a son of a gun, hard to get along with. My dad didn't like him, although he built this house for him after he had built our own house. That's one thing my dad was good at, building houses.
Really?
And he built the first house that we lived in until it burned. But then he was too sick to build the second one, so my mother had a carpenter build it. It cost $2,000. My dad built the first one for $1,000.
Where was that?
In Nashville, in Crown Hill on Burke Street.
Oh, 52 Burke Street?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they had built two houses there.
Yeah. The first house was a little more to the east. We had they put a pipeline, a sewer line, and he had to be 20 or 30 some odd feet away from the sewer line. So when they built the second house, they had to move it over about 6 feet to the left, to the west. And let's see, my Uncle Louis gave his first wife, Aunt Beatrice, a hell of a hard time. He was a he was a bitch, a bastard. He was miserable. And then she died, and he married the second wife, and they had Louis Jr. And Louis Jr. hates his father. He can't stand because he killed his mother with all his abuse and cruelty. That he was very cruel. The whole family was cruel. The Charbon, the Boyer, they were very, very mean people. And that's why I was brought up in a mean atmosphere. Although mine wasn't bad, wasn't half as bad as any of the other ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
No
So
one. No one.
that's a little history on my mother's side. On the family. On the Gene side, they were all loving people. The Genes were the greatest. The only one that gave my mother a hard time was my Aunt Odivo. She was mouthy, and but they were all loving people. They were nice. The Genes were the cream of the crop.
Huh.
My dad was a favorite one, but he was the second one. My grandmother had another Thomas before my dad, but he died right after the birth. Yes, she had TB at the time, and so there is tuberculosis on the G side of the family.
Well, Thomas was his name too.
Yeah, Thomas the first.
So what was Grandpa's name? Thomas. Well, Thomas Noel,
Yeah, Thomas Noel. Yeah,
because he was born on Christmas Day.
yeah.
Wow.
So that's the history. Now, the oldest one was my Aunt Nidor, and then Uncle Joe, and then my Aunt Marianne, who was my godmother, and there was a lot of girls. There was Delio, Giano, Orao, there was a lot of, there was Uncle Adelao, Uncle Michael, Uncle Fred, who was still up in Canada in Sherbrooke. And he's the one that inherited the old James family home in Mont Carmel. And he sold it. And he settled in Sherbrooke. So that's history on my dad's side of the family. And the boys, all the rest of the family were a little bitter that he didn't keep the family, or they didn't get some of the inheritance from that sale.
Huh. And so, how many children? Those were large families, right?
Oh, yeah, 12, 13 kids my grandmother had.
Your grandmother on your father's side?
Yeah. 14, 13, 14 kids.
Wow.
Yeah, I got pictures of all of them.
And what about on your mother's side? How many kids were there?
Well, my mother's side, she was the second youngest. The oldest one, there was the one that lives in Levy there. And we saw them when we went to Quebec there, Canada.
But they all had the same father, right?
Yeah. My grandmother was very scrupulous. She wouldn't have needed a man.
But he had two families, one there, one in Chicago.
I think so. That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Now, where were they living at the time? In Canada?
No, they were living in. My grandmother moved to Nashua when she was young and started working in the mill.
Oh, I didn't realize that either.
Yeah, she supported herself by working in the mill.
I thought Grandma and Grandpa were the first generation to move to Nashua.
No, my mother came to Nashua in the United States when she was 3 years old. My dad came in the United States when he was 13 years old.
From where?
From Canada.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I thought maybe they came from France.
Huh?
I was thinking you said they came. I get you. They came down from Canada.
Yeah, my grandfather come down to the United States and run a team of horses for a sawmill in western part of Massachusetts, and he took my dad with him. And he used to make enough money so that he could go back and survive over there in Canada for another year.
Huh.
But my dad came to the United States when he was 13. Then he lived with my aunt, my godmother. And then he went into service and was World War I veteran. And he became a citizen after coming out of the service. And my mother and my mother, she became a citizen. So they both became citizens on account of World War I.
Right.
And I was born in Nashville in 1920, a year after they were married. They were married in 1919. I was born in 1920.
Wow, you're legal.
Huh?
You were legal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was important back then.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
More so than now.
Yeah. Yet, my grandmother's husband had another family in Chicago, I heard.
Well, that's interesting. We had to do some investigating to find out if we have family there.
Yeah, well, my mother hated her father. My grandfather asked my mother if he could have a picture taken with her at her wedding, and she refused him. She didn't want him in the picture. She didn't want him
In the family history.
yeah. And he came over because he was as big as wife, her mother.
Well, that's too bad, but it's another generation.
Yeah.
You got to be more loving and forgiving. So this is what this is all about.
Yeah. So that's the history as far as I know.
Excellent, Dad. Thank you very much.